So to find the extrema, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take our derivative and set the derivative equal to 0. So we will get 10x plus 4, and we set that equal to 0. Again, we don't really have to worry about where f prime does not exist because the denominator is not going to be here, so we just look at where f prime is equal to 0. We notice that this is a linear equation, so we just need to isolate x by subtracting 4 from both sides, get 10x is equal to negative 4, divide by 10, and we get x is equal to negative 2/5. With that critical number, we then draw our number line. So our number line will look like negative 2/5, and then f prime, and we will plug in a number to the left and to the right of negative 2/5. So this will give us negative, let's say 10. When we plug in negative 10 into the derivative, we get 10 times negative 10 plus 4, and that gives us a negative. Then we plug in maybe, let's say, 0 to the right of the derivative, or right of negative 2/5, and that will give us 10 times 0 plus 4, and we get a positive. Now, at this point, we say, because we're looking at the first derivative, that is going to tell us information about increasing and decreasing. This negative means that we're going down until negative 2/5, and then up starting at negative 2/5. So we have a minimum. Now, to find the actual point, what we want to do is plug into the original function. So the original function was f of x is equal to 5x squared plus 4x minus 3. Plugging in the negative 2/5, we just have to really watch our arithmetic here and make sure that all of our computations are correct. Okay, so fractions. So what we are going to do first is we are going to distribute the negative 2/5, the exponent, to the negative 2 and to the positive 5. So that will give us 5 times 4 over 25 minus 8 over 5 minus 3. You then can notice that the 5 and 25 cancel to give you a 5 in the denominator. And so you have 4 over 5 minus 8 over 5 minus 3. You then can combine the 4 and the negative 8/5 because they have a common denominator as negative 4 over 5 minus 3 over 1. We then need to get a common denominator, so we multiply this by 5 over 5, and that will give us negative 4/5 minus 15 over 5. And so now we have a common denominator, we can say it's negative 19 over 5. So our relative minimum will happen at the point negative 2/5, negative 19 over 5.